Auntie Smith, welcome.
Oh, Abbie, is it really you? Look at you. You've grown so much since I last saw you.
Thank you. You're too kind, Auntie.
It is no exaggeration. The more you grow, the more you start to really look like your mother.
Oh, is that so?
Oh, right, your mother. She was a good person, Abbie. My condolences.
It's okay, Auntie. My family and I will be sure to get through this.
But what about you? Are you alright?
My mother would have wanted nothing more than for me to live a life without hindrance.
I understand. Take care of your father, okay? Everything will be alright.
Abbie, are you alright?
I'm okay, Dad. Nothing's bothering me.
If you say so, just come down whenever you want to, okay? We're about to have lunch.
It's been a while since my mother's passing. Shouldn't I have moved on by now? And yet, my heart still aches for something. What?
Abbie? It really is you, Abbie. It's been so long.
Diane? Why are you here so early in the morning?
I was in my morning jog, silly. I go on them all the time to, exercise. God gave me this body to take care of, after all.
You're God, huh?
Hey, are you alright? You look really tired.
Yeah,
Abbie,
I'm okay, Diane.
is this about your mother?
What?
Abbie, I may not know what you're going through, but God does. Just tell me what's the matter, and I'll see what I can do to help.
You're God, huh? You're God. The one who says he's always there for everyone, including non-believers like me. And where is he now? Where was he when my mother heaved her last breath?
That...
I'll see you again soon, Diane. Goodbye.
Upon the baker's recommendation, I found you a therapist.
Why? I'm totally fine.
Abigail, I know that you're trying not to make me worry, but never think that keeping hidden what needs to be said is a good way of doing that. You're too young, Abigail. You should experience life as you go and not hurry into maturity.
All right. I understand.
This is for the best, Abigail. I don't want you to suffer any longer. And I'm sure your mother would want you to live happily, with or without her.
Right. Right. This is for the best.
Looks like we're nearing his door. We'll go straight home once your first session is done, okay?
Okay.
Who is it?
It's Michael Browne, Mr. Godfrey.
The door is open. Come in. Mr. Browne, it's a pleasure to finally meet you.
It's a privilege meeting you, Mr. Godfrey.
Of course, of course.
I have to pick this up. Do you mind?
Oh, it's okay. I don't mind.
Good. Call me when you need me, okay, Abbie?
You may have a seat, Abigail. No need to ask for permission.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, let's start with a few questions.
All right.
What is your name and how old are you?
My name is Abigail Browne, and I am turning 13 this year.
Abigail, was it your father who gave you this name? Is there something wrong?
It's nothing.
I see.
Excuse me?
It's nothing. Now,
What's the matter? Go on. Ask me more questions.
it's obvious that you are uncomfortable with answering that, so
It's fine. As long as I can get better as soon as possible, I'll answer anything you want.
not exactly. After all, it is said in the Bible, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance.
What do you mean? I thought...
What I mean, Abigail, is that for some people, as soon as possible can mean a few minutes, and for others, it can mean years.
So am I the latter or the former?
As I've said before, take your time, Abigail. Both the Lord and I are here to listen.
God is willing to listen to me.
I am so sorry, but I must leave for now. Something happened at work, so I have to check in with my colleagues.
It's totally fine, Mr. Browne.
Will you be alright on your own, Abigail?
Yes, of course.
Great. Then I'll get going now. Call me when you're done, okay?
Okay. Mr. Godfrey,
Yes, Abigail?
my friend, Diane. She's talked about this god before, but I lashed out at her in the heat of the moment.
Go on.
She mentioned my mother, of whom may be the reason I'm here with you today.
Do you want to talk about it?
I can handle it. Before she passed away, Mother and I would go on small trips to the mall on weekends. We were walking back home when a car sped towards us. And my mother?
Hey, if you don't want to continue talking about it, that's totally alright.
Are you sure?
Of course, God is a patient God, after all.
Mr. Godfrey, this god of yours, you speak so highly of him.
Well, it is a given, for it is He who has taught me many things that has helped me in my life.
Can you tell me more about him?
I'd love to, if you're willing to listen, of course.
Dad, I'm home.
Welcome home. Dinner will be ready in a few minutes.
Okay. Did Mr. Godfrey call today? He told me that he'd call in to check up on us sometimes.
That's what I called you for. Actually, he called me to ask you how you were doing.
And what did you tell him?
I told him you were free as a bird this past few weeks, since summer break is just around the corner.
Well, you weren't wrong there. Tell him I said hi to the next time he calls, okay? I'll go to my room in the meantime.
Will do.
Mother, how are you? I hope you're doing well in heaven. When you passed away, I felt as if a heavy responsibility had been laid upon my shoulders. I was lost, but it's all right now. Dad's doing great. He got promoted at work, and he looks so much happier compared to before. 4 years. So much has happened since you left, and I'd be lying if I were to say I didn't miss you. But Mr. Godfrey told me that whenever I think about you, to remember that I shouldn't worry, for God is taking care of you in heaven. God has helped me so much throughout my time of grief, and I hope that wherever you are now in heaven, watching over me as I write to you this letter, that you may be at peace. For I have overcome my grief, and for that I am forever thankful towards you and towards those who have helped me.
Abigail, dinner's ready.
Coming, Dad. Thank you.